24 times the Montreal Canadiens have won this lovely award that's sitting beside you now. Today in Pointe-Claire, a youngster put a Boston Bruins cap in the bowl of that cup and had his photograph taken with it, and he had almost a very guilty smile on his face. He was loving every minute of it. Pretty bold move by a kid this week, especially given the fact the Montreal Canadiens have been eliminated by the Boston Bruins. You must have seen some pretty bizarre stuff and some fun stuff escorting the cup around.
Yeah, I mean, that type of thing we allow. I mean, he's a hockey fan, and that's his team. Yeah, he's in the Montreal area, so he's a brave soul for sure. But yeah, we had a Montreal Canadiens scarf around the cup earlier today too. And then jerseys been tied onto the cup. And then as far as other different things, well, the players, they have some luxury of both drinking out of it and eating out of it. Beer is the choice of beverage for hockey players, sometimes champagne, but we've also had Cheerios in it, Fruit Loops, a variety of different cereals really, and then ice cream sundaes is a big one, poutine, I don't need to explain that here in Quebec, I hope, Jello, spaghetti and meatballs, to name a few different things that have been eaten out of the Stanley Cup. Babies have been in the cup, had babies baptized in the Stanley Cup. A few dogs, horses, and cows eaten out of the cup too.
Some people talk about that being sacrilegious. They say this is a sacred, priceless trophy that has this enormous, spectacular history to it. But part of the appeal of the Stanley Cup too is the fact that it really is a people's trophy, right? I mean, people have a certain attachment, a certain bond to this trophy, and the fact that these things can happen, I think, that's part of its allure.
I think both answers are right, really. I mean, you could look at it as sacrilege, but the guys that get to do that have earned that right in a way. They're allowed to have some fun with it, and it is a bowl. It is meant to be drank out of. Originally when Lord Stanley purchased it, it was a punch bowl, and to put things in it, I think is okay by the guys that have earned that right, the winners. And all those stories I told you of the ice cream and the poutine and the spaghetti and the champagne and the beer, that's all done by the winners. Now, they share it with their friends and family, but it has to be a winner that says, I want to do this, and we'll go, okay. If a fan comes up and goes, I want to have some ice cream out of the Stanley Cup, that's not going to happen. The horses and the dog and stuff like that. I know some people do look at it as sacrilege or that's not right, but again, it doesn't hurt the cup. I mean, and it's just, their dog is a part of their family, or they're horse lovers. Maybe they breed horses on the side, or some of them come from farms, and this is a prize cow. They want to share it. We let guys take it on top of mountains to be on top of the world. We try and let them do a lot of interesting, fun things, and it is the People's Trophy, and it does have a lot of adventures. I mean, it goes to war zones. It goes on top of mountains. It's been on the Empire State Building. It's been to baseball games. It's been to basketball games. It's been to football games. I mean, it's been on the space shuttle. This thing has a life of its own. It's an inanimate object, but it leads and does some really cool things that people in this lifetime will never get to do. And it's a people's trophy, and it gets to be with the people on a daily basis. No other trophy in professional sports is more fan-friendly than the Stanley Cup.